I think I'm good.
So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys had quite a considerable fight.
Didn't you, Vix?
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, you did it to yourself.
Alright, yeah, you guys had quite a considerable fight, but even though there was much machinations, people nearly got killed, and Nekita is not feeling so hot right now,
We
you
went.
managed to save the day, in quotation marks.
Yeah. We went up in history with everyone. Sorry, had to let her know.
Oh, I did keep track of all the experience points Nikita earned.
Awesome.
I don't expect you to do this now, because you got quite a lot. You leveled up 4 times.
Jesus fuck.
It was.
There was a lot of shooting that happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I think Pete did show you like a brief glimpse of the map. Like,
Yeah, he did.
what was occurring. So yeah, you guys had quite the considerable task ahead of
We
you.
didn't even fight half of it, to be fair.
Yeah. Nikita did very well. Like, it's a good thing I was rolling for her. The only bad thing that has happened, I will describe to you soon. Let's do stats first, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty.
What?
If you'll behave for a moment. Gregor is dead, so he doesn't count anymore.
No.
Mr. Jericho. Who's closer to Mr. Jericho?
Hot. Sorry, is that a bad one to do?
No, it's fine.
I will go with...
Oh.
Sharp. No, that's... Yeah,
Got 2.
no, that's fair.
2.
Let's see. That's Jericho down.
2.
Jimmy. Who's closer to Jimmy? Yep. Alright, let's do D4. What number is that? 2. So it's Nikita.
don't know which one would be better.
Stands for Jericho.
Cool?
Not Jericho, Jimmy, sorry.
Nice.
I knew it was something between hot, hard, or cool. So.
Cool
was just
is actually the stat he needs.
Oh, will you now?
I beg your pardon, I'm not that one.
I will give him
How dare you, I'm a married man.
Yes, I will. I bestow on you the stat of hard.
Because she's a cool babe.
Oh,
Right. Miss Nikita. Who's got history with Nikita?
okay.
I will
Yeah, something might happen.
I'm going to give you weird, just in case.
I think
Something.
Never trust the DM. Never
us that were there
Yes.
last time kind of know why that
Yeah,
might be a
being
thing.
mysterious.
I have 1.
Right, let's
0.
see for
Probably me then.
Rospina. Who has
What's Tom got?
Oh, with Raspina, 0.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the issue.
Sorry, sorry, I'm looking up dragon moves.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got 0.
It'll be Alex. It'll be Alex. It's who has the
So
highest.
it's me.
Oh, 0. Well, we'll go. Well,
Go
Nikita,
fucking
why not?
cool again, I don't know.
Yes.
Yes. Pick a stat.
The rolling cool bit on it. Nice.
Cool, and we'll give you
Ooh.
sharp. There we go. Right. So, getting into this week's session. In the aftermath of battle,
Keep his rifle back to her.
smoke drifts through the air, the smell of cordite filling your lungs. It has
Oh,
suffered a
is
bit
Chris
of
cutting out for you?
He did just
has
then.
come down, but
He cut out before as well.
Alright, okay. So, yeah, there's no major repair work that's going to need doing to New Radio 1, but the meat hook is going to need some seeing to. And unfortunately, quite a few townspeople are missing,
No!
including Smokey. Who, you know,
Lady
was kidnapped
Dimitrescu.
by the Controller Prime.
She's sitting on his face.
Living
However,
in
Dimitrescu.
style.
Yeah, vice new school.
Bandit is beside himself with worry. One of Smokey's pet creatures is dead as well. And it was And you recognise.
Oh, the one that's dead.
Recognise it as the one that was following you.
I shed some
Yeah,
tears.
the one that's dead
like
was the
thinking,
one that
oh,
was
no.
following you around. Half your pack is gone as well.
Oh fuck! Half of them
Crossbeamer,
are gone.
They got kidnapped.
Oh, my children!
Half of them got kidnapped. You started.
I'll bring those
with
3 with
6,
us
so
and
you
stuff.
have 3 left.
Help.
All right. And Miss Nekita, what happened to you was Miss Controller Prime decided to try and basically take you over. But the problem is that something there.
It was a Three Stooges situation.
So the 2 of them had to fight against each other, and the one that was already inside you kind of won out. And you went into an almost blind rage, coming very close to killing Rospina, actually. You came very close.
Fuck.
But yeah, you are now, as you're now in Cold Corpse, the adrenaline is coming down, and you can feel something wrong with like the right side of your face, like it burns. And for anyone looking at her, if you remember, her eye has gone jet black and like green.
She still looking like this, yeah?
Across one side of her head.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah. It still looks like that.
Yeah.
It has not gone away, even though you've healed her. Even though you actually managed to like pull her out of the madness, and pull her out of the the red mist of rage.
I'm still gonna hand her a gun back though.
There. That's not gone away.
There you go.
Yeah. Nikita, you feel unreasonably angry, like even more than you normally would in this situation. You feel angry, and there's a slight haze to the right hand side of your vision, almost as if everything's a bit too bright.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. So
Don't me.
that is everything.
You miss a session and shit goes down, man.
So,
I know, right?
They break your
So,
crossbow
Chris,
and then they get you into a blind rage.
I got an improvement. Get a garage / workspace and a crew. I take it just like somebody fixing my shit.
I got the same thing as well.
You can. Yeah. Now you are both back in Cold Corpse. You can both do those upgrade things now. You can do your bits and bobs to get your workshops going.
Sounds like slavery with
generate
extra
labour.
steps.
So,
It's the
how
apocalypse,
complex
mate.
do you
No
want
one
these
cares about slavery. Oh, it's a bit tricky. Do we intend to stay in Cold Corpse and bring it back, or are we on the move?
I'm gonna go out and go after Smokey.
Oh,
No, true.
Okay,
Then
so
we'll go.
I'm going to assume that we're going to keep Cold Corpse.
Find out what it
We're
is
going to
first.
stay in Cold Corpse as our base of operations. So yeah. We're going to establish firm roots. Then I take it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So yeah, I'm just going to find an empty shop that had all the parts I would need, and I'm going to find 2 generic goons. I'm going to name them. Give me a sec. World generator. There we go. NPC, and I'll write down these people. Roll without complications. I'm not allowed complications, so let me see. I'll be right with you.
Okay, as you go off to find 2 random goons whose names have yet to be determined.
What do you mean by
Alex,
complicated?
how complicated do you want your new workshop to be? Well, are you looking to just do like basic repairs to equipment, or are you looking to invent new equipment, or do like fine tool work?
Basically
what level of like
to,
workshop are you going for? Something very bare bones, or something a bit more complicated?
repair and possibly improve on the radio station. But I was also thinking it could be sort of like the core of like a work gang that's helping to restore Cold Corpse.
Yeah. All right. I will say that's in the middling vein then, because you're attempting to do a couple of things. Joker's upgrade. It's going to require 11 hours.
Well, these are going to be the townsfolk.
Are you going to enlist the help of the townsfolk?
How many followers do I get when I get this? You get some followers thing. It says get followers and fortunes. I don't even know what that. And I think
I'd say a number between
let's just
pick
say
a number
3.
between 1 and 10. I'll say because there's not a lot of people left at
That's cool.
Cold Corpse. So you. Okay.
God, I think I've deleted. I've
And
deleted
these will be the people
playbook.
that are essentially like running your workshop, basically, while you're not there.
Yeah, I'm just going through my downloads folder now. Shit. Oh well.
Wait, have you changed your mind, Tom, on that then? Because
Change my name, my mind on what? Sorry.
I'm just reading your fins, and you got 2 people called Z. Okay. Why does it say
No,
Z?
pick 2.
Is that the gender?
Pick 2 people.
That's the gender.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, I was just like, hey, but why are we going? So their gender.
Tom, how complex do you want your workshop to be? Like roughly the same question. Do you want to?
I'd probably say I can do field repairs fine by myself. So this will be something that's just like, all right, I need to get this up going within the hour. Boys, snap 2. Did you just assume our gender? Shut the fuck up, Rom. I don't care. Fix it.
What does Z normally mean? Sorry, for
Is it? I think Z is just a non-binary basically version of him/she, he/she.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
I
go
might have to
Z.
use that for my
that
for
was
the could be
I don't know, man.
whatever. But I mean, it sounds futuristic, so
I think it's kind of like an alternative to they them.
We could just interpret it as an alternative to they them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think people really give a shit about gender in this apocalypse. We just try to survive. It's just like you want to be you want to be a man, you want to be a woman. You don't care which one you are. Fine, whatever. Fix the shit I'm paying you to fix.
Does someone fix my bow?
Yeah, we do
Sorry?
need to fix bow.
I want my
You
bow
do
back.
have that awesome gun, just so you
I
know.
don't care. I want my bow back.
We will have to see.
Oh dear.
I've waited patiently for ages to get that fucking thing fixed.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Workspace. Let's. I'm going to borrow from the what's he called? The Savvy Head, and I'm going to describe my workshop as such. If that's all right.
No.
Where's the Savvy Head? Here we
Such a
go.
bratty mood today, Vix. Jesus.
I woke up and
Okay.
said, chaos.
Oh, workspace.
Oh dear.
Email treatment. Get rid of all the chaos out from that.
Well, garage is naturally a thing.
Just don't hurt yourself, Vix.
I'm using pliers. Can't hurt myself.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that statement.
Skilled labour. That would be rum and brain. One more. Dark room, controlled growing environment, junkyard of raw materials.
In the pocket.
So basically, I set up my workspace, garage, skilled labour, and junkyard of raw materials. Because of the nature of Cold Corpse, it should be easy enough to rummage through everything and just find whatever I need.
Talking of
There
rummaging,
is-
can I get my child
after
fin
the
gan
fight,
to
there
go
is
look for like
enough scrap
Bart?
for you to do that.
Yep.
You can do that while you're here. Yeah.
Very well,
See,
stand
I
by.
want Alex and I want Tom.
Just grabbing some munchies, be right back.
No.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay. Tom, your 2 NPCs aren't really quite grasping what you want them to do. You know, they're they're doing like, you know, righty tighty, lefty loosey, but it's like, you know, it's not happening. Mr. Alex, your 3 people oh, they're fucking shit. And they've managed to get all the dishes and the antennas back up. You know, they
Fucking groupies.
even clean the windows. New Radio 1 is looking better than
I
ever.
was going to pick these two out some pictures as well, little bastards. No, I don't know if they deserve it.
Sorry, Chris, I wasn't paying attention then. I was just trying to get my news. I was getting the news playbook up again. What's just happened to my guy? Or what's just happened?
Oh, your guys have fixed up new Radio 1 to the point where it looks as good as new, or as good as anything can look in the
Nice.
apocalypse.
Can I get
fixed.
one of
You
my
have the new workshop, and it's up and running.
characters to one of my followers to try and mend Vix's crossbow?
Wait.
I will say.
Pretty sure we can salvage stuff from the
Yes, you can.
train to get repairs for that, can't we?
Yeah. Whatever we can find. What went wrong with it when it broke?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
It was ages ago.
I can't remember how I described it now. Oh yeah, like when it fired, basically the main shaft.
Okay,
of the
so it
weapon
needs
just,
refitting
cracked
and probably maybe a
misaligned,
new
so
stock.
it now
sort of
can't
thing.
fire.
Okay. Cool. Well, I will give this to one of my followers. I'll give it to a greasy young lady called. I think I will give her a nickname of Monkey
I
Red.
sent you the generator if you want that, Alex.
Oh, no, it's alright for that.
I should probably do that with my 3, shouldn't I? Or 6.
Wrench, yeah.
I'm thinking someone. Is anyone ever seen Firefly?
Yeah.
Kind of
Is someone a bit like Kaylee from Firefly? That's what she looks like. So she.
Yes.
I may change the name because I wanted to call her Ratchet, but that would involve too many Ratchet and Clank jokes.
I'm not familiar with Ratchet and Clank, so you'll be fine.
She's called Ratchet then.
So you just click the link and it automatically comes up with a list.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
But she has like a real name, but I'll work on that later.
No,
So I
we
will
look at
have her sort that out.
Okay. How would
I would interpret that as.
Feels like a sharp roll of some kind.
I think it would be a sharp, yeah.
Okay, we'll do a sharp roll. Do a sharp roll, Mr. Alex. Or Ratchet. Let's see how she does.
I can add it.
Partial success. Yep, it does take her a little while to get it working. It is unfamiliar technology, but she seems to know what she's about. It takes her a little while. It takes her understandably a good few hours to get this done, and because she's got to go back to the train, sort through the flipping wreckage, trying to find something she can use.
Nikita, not Peter.
Oh, it's Peter. Sorry.
How did you get across?
I don't know why I heard Peter. It might have been lag in the
No,
chat.
I kind of heard Peter as well.
No, Nekita. Oh, just realised.
Bye. I'm actually not going to do.
Nikita, but
I'm not going to name my guys because
I just realised I haven't done fake.
They'll just die.
it's just a bit of work.
You
Yeah.
have 6.
No, I don't know if I'll just die. Yeah.
Don't even give
I'm
them
leaving
James, just them all.
Don't
That's why I'm leaving them at home base so I don't have to deal with them and get attached to them.
Yeah.
Right, really?
Yeah, again, I'm leaving them here so I don't have to care.
You're shown home base
Right.
is not safe.
Left my kid in Portugal for some good tapas.
My God, Pete.
I know. Tapas left.
Alright, so let's see.
Is that roll 20 or would you like me to
Possibly
roll
again
something?
to see if you can get your workshop done. Do it on roll 20 for me. See what you get. It's hard going. like they've got like the skeleton of the workshop up, but like they keep doing like a me to you.
To be fair, the place was the place is a bomb site, and we're trying to make a workshop up for a garbage truck. That's not an easy feat, so I can sympathise.
Welcome to the Chocolate Brothers workshop, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They might call
Like,
themselves
this is
Z,
essentially
but they
like a
just look like two
post-battle
mustachioed
thing,
men,
so,
don't they?
it's-
With mullets.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alex,
it'll
I'm
be
gathering
maintenance for that,
your
and
workshop,
hopefully a little
like,
bit
attached
supply
inside
for
New Radio 1, yes?
the community as well.
With the rest of your time, are you going to do anything to
What?
help the town?
As me, or what do you mean?
Or as you, or, you know, getting your people to help out with, I don't know, say, repairs, helping people fix their
I
houses,
think
maybe
I think
the walls,
Jericho would
again,
probably
fixing the meat hook. You have
use
options.
his feature rally to the cause, and he would go on the radio as soon as it's up and running and give a speech to
Yeah.
everyone who's left alive, trying to bring everyone together and try to hopefully boost the town's morale so that they feel like they can rebuild and defend themselves again. If I'm going to use the thing,
Okay.
I only just occurred to me,
Would you
so I
like
haven't
to
really got
roleplay
speech
that,
or anything.
or
So
just
can I just roll hot like the thing says? Cool.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
because I'm doing a
Roll requires you to do.
I'm doing something here. I would count as having an audience, wouldn't I? So that would be a +1. Okay, cool.
Yes. I'll also say give yourself another +1 because you are fairly well known around
There
here.
we go.
And like you are a celebrity to these people basically, so your words will carry more weight. God damn. Yeah, your sultry voice carries over across coldcorpse, and everyone is joyful to hear your voice, and you make the souls feel all warm and fuzzy, and you lessen the burden upon their
This is-
shoulders.
it's all
glory and
I
and they all rally
I have
for the
nothing to
cause.
offer
Huzzah!
but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. This is not the beginning of the end. It is perhaps only the end of the beginning.
Some of you may die, but as a exactly.
It's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Yeah, yep, everyone rallies to the cause, and repairs start to get underway. You can see everyone is pitching in,
And killed.
you know, those that are too wounded are, you know, led into the meat hook, and like, you know, the tables are swept clear. No, like the tables are swept clear, and like there's like
I would be
ad-hoc,
very
like,
worried
field
if I was the
hospital
person
set
being
up
led into the
inside
meat hook.
Bandit is running around helping out. Look, Smokey named it that because he thought
He's
it
a serial
sounded
killer.
cool.
Cool.
You all just assumed.
Yeah, that's all I'll do for now. I'm just going to sort out this workshop stuff in my head, and then yeah, cool.
How do I do the barter that my chow thing's doing?
Way down. Oh yes, roll sharp for me. Let's see what they find.
Got 5 experience again. Yeah.
Success. Okay, I'm going to roll a dice of my own. Your child things come back with
Nice.
quite a multitude of stuff. Some of them come back with, like, you know,
Yeah.
parts that have been like blown off the creatures that were attacking, like things that like look shiny and stuff like that.
No.
They do come back with a
Well,
suspicious
the
amount of what look like personal items of people of Cold Corpse.
Can't steal if they're dead.
So what you choose to do with
The
those
personal
is
items
up
belong
to you. You
to
can keep
people
them
that
or you can
passed
try
away,
and
and
return them to their
some of their
owners.
relatives around. Obviously, we'll go around seeing who belongs to what and all that, and we'll turn the ones that actually have, claim to them, and the rest will keep for the journey because we're gonna need stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Roll another sharp for me. Let's see if you can figure out who gets what.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you
Yep.
managed to find just relatives, loved ones, friends, casual acquaintances, maybe best friend, drinking partner of all the items you have found, and you return
Cool.
it to them. They're extremely grateful to you, and you gain a boost to your reputation. Actually, you are no longer considered the fucking
Yeah.
weird thing that everyone just kind of took for the mascot of Gold Corpse. You're now actually gaining a name. Because that's what you were
You'll always
before
be the
when you left
mascot.
here.
Always the
You were
mascot.
just a weird little fucking thing.
There's no escaping that.
Cold
I
Corpse.
don't mind, to be fair. Mascots are cool.
I mean, to us, you'll
Yeah.
always be the weird little child as well. I'm talking to
Absolutely.
Pete actually here, not Raspina.
Both in game and out of game. Alright, let's see. I'll tell you what, while Tom and his two NPC cronies
I
are
imagine I'd just be like
trying and
slumped against the
failing to
corner
build a
just
workshop,
because I've
what is
obviously
Nikita
said
up
I'm
to?
not feeling too great and there's all that weird shit going on with my brain face apparently. So I'd just probably just be sat in a corner just stewing.
Doing a +1 to my sharp.
Roll a sharp for me.
That one.
No, that's at 3.
Nice. Okay. You can feel something watching you, but you're not entirely sure where it's coming from. Like, it's not... You don't feel a sense of aggression, just you're being studied very closely.
Oh, I don't like it when you roll things.
And I'm going to roll a thing. Nope. Like, you still feel like really fucking awful. Like every single part of your body just aches, as if like someone has just taken you and thrown you down a hill.
That's why I'm
used
slumped in a
awful
corner in
guns
a
to
hole.
support you to the top. And
Are
then
we,
just
are we
chained to
rested,
that
by the
for
way?
like a
Are we
few
still...
hours. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna say not at the moment because not enough time has passed as of yet. Like this is still only like
Okay. So my health isn't...
time has passed.
Yeah, my health isn't too dire. It's
9
just
hours or so has
inquiring
passed
anyway.
since the actual battle, so you are still recovering.
Cool. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. I will let you know when it becomes.
Yes, I would.
Mr. Tom, would you like to make the roll again? Let's
Hey,
fix
better.
this shit.
Is it...
12. It is almost done. Like you've
Delightful.
just got a few more bits to do, and your workshop will be completely up and running. And that has now been another 12 hours of elapsed time.
Oh, cool.
So you can now take your clocks back 1 tick.
Yeah.
So
So only
you're like 1
back
shade
down from a 1.
before. Those of you that have been injured.
I was on 6, and now I'm 3.
Yeah. Tom, I'm not going
And
to
getting my own
I'm just going to say
getting my own hands dirty.
cajoling, badgering, and threats to do with. Yeah, I'm going to say you managed to just burn out the last 2 hours, and so you now have your workshop. Jericho now he has his workshop. The town of Cold Corpse is on its way to being mended. It's nowhere where it once was, but several homes have now been rebuilt. The wall has been mostly redone. The meat hook has been repaired enough so that it's not in immediate danger of falling down. A few people have managed to actually recover from the wounds they sustained, but they're not looking good. And even with Jericho's extremely rousing and sunny speech, the mood in Cold Corpse is fairly low. Like the people walking
As
out
they do.
of the meat hook look very haggard and very shell shocked. And a lot of people around you looked at as well, because this wasn't exactly a fun thing. This wasn't, and you can hear like the whisperings, like if people saying, this wasn't just a bandit attack; those were like monsters straight out of our nightmares and things like that. So there's a very dour mood.
Yeah.
Loving the sad music going in the background. Just, oh. So, as the sun rises, as you all decide to turn in for the night and try to just recover a bit from what happened. That's a
My
point.
house, it's still standing.
Where are you guys going to store your?
Yeah, I'll probably say we're going to have our own special little spaces in our own. Yeah, special hideaways in our own spaces. Yep.
Yeah. I gather your workshop is going to be yours, Jimmy, seeing as you were new to town, if I remember correctly. Alright, you were using that.
Lows.
I'll tell you what, Nikita, does your home still stand?
Fuck.
Highs or lows?
Oh, that's okay then.
No. But it has been rebuilt, I will say. Because Jericho did so well in encouraging people to get things fixed, and you are known around town, yours was one of the few
Doesn't mean I like you
buildings
bastards.
repaired. Yep. If everyone, Rospina, you're gonna have to convince Bandit to let you bunk up there because you.
I like you,
unless
fucker.
you're
I think you're
somehow
probably too big to fit in the tunnels to everyone's little space, aren't you? Now, aren't you?
Not gonna happen.
Aren't you? Jeez. Now then, oh whatever.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Pete, yeah,
Well,
you
I'll convince him.
you maybe have
Seduce him.
Okay.
You are going to roll. You're going to roll a hot for me because you're trying to convince him.
Ah, well.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, bunk up with Nikita.
Would you like to burn a fate point? I don't know if you guys heard me when I said it.
Yeah, alright, I'll keep the fate point and I'll
Yeah.
turn to
You can
Nikita.
keep
Can
the
I
fate
bunk
point
up with you?
Bunk up with Nikita if you want.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. How does everyone deal with taking off their suits? You deal quite well. You will manage to these are neurally linked into you, so you're stand.
Are we still able to put them back on?
I just kind of stand there for a moment and go, now, the fuck do I get out of this? And it just goes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they'll attach to you in much the same way they did before. But yeah, the thing's just in Fallout when you disembark the power armor, it's sort of similar to that. It simply lets you out the front of it, so you step forward instead of back.
Oh, so that's what it looked like.
Those of you that can now see the back of it, see the power source and everything like that. So that's what that is. Yeah. I'm gonna let you all in on something now, based on knowledge gained and experience used. You realise that these things do have a finite capacity. You're not entirely sure what that is, but you know receiving damage does cause it to lose battery at a swifter pace, and you're not exactly loaded with power cores at the moment.
Yeah. I know I have a power core for myself, and I was giving someone else a power core last session, but I never quite got to give it to them. Four.
I believe. Did I write it down?
And Jericho and I think Jimmy used their new ones? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
you've got 4 between you.
No, we didn't really use ours fully.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I mean.
we had 8, and then we had to
Someone got
replace
the
all
charge, I
4
know
of
that.
them,
Someone
if
got
the memory
promoted.
serves.
Yeah. Think so. So you do have a couple of power cores, but a couple of the suits are running a bit low.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not best to just suit up in these fucking things every time you leave Cold Corpse, unless you want like you're planning to make a statement or something.
No.
Jericho actually,
And they do
when
make quite a bit
he
of
puts
noise,
his
like these aren't stealth suits.
in his workshop, and he literally just hides it with a sheet over the top, and every time he looks at it, he shudders.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, this is going locked away somewhere. This is a rainy day situation.
That's totally understandable for me.
I'm gonna use my child fin like experience of going into like a pocket area that's away from everyone else and put my suit there. So, cheers.
Go in my room because if anyone's stupid enough to go
Okay,
in, then
I will allow you a hiding place for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just making mine.
well, it's not exactly.
I'm just making mine a bit more inaccessible.
Everyone in Cold Corpse has seen you wearing them, and they saw you rock in, so it's not exactly. No, that's fine. Right. So, as you all awaken, you go to the meat hook. There's more space available now that a few people have managed to be jerry-rig healed enough to leave. Like no one's stepping out like they've just been out of the 5-star hospital. This is very much trenches of World War II, like levels of being patched up. Yeah, Bandit's there looking miserable as fuck. He serves you. The quality of food and drink is not quite what Smokey would have served you, but it's close enough. It's like he tries to serve you what he thinks your favourite order is going to be of what Smokey usually gives you, but he's
Smokey's going to kill you when you get back, right?
just ever so slightly, like he's so close.
Bandit, come for God's
Doesn't
sake, grow a
reply,
pair.
he just stares at his shoes and wanders off.
Smokey's going to kill you if you're going to be a basic bitch about this whole situation.
Again, doesn't reply. He's
Do you want to go
in
outside?
sorrow.
Not so
Guys,
much get a rise out of him. It's just kind of just like
You're trying
if
to
you're
get
going to be a
rise out of
bitch,
someone
just
who's severely depressed.
guys, I'm just letting the dog out.
Evil.
I'll be right back.
funny. That's what we're trying to do with Bandit.
Alright, well as Pete's doing that, I'm going to go have a quick cigarette, and I would like people to discuss their options. You have a few things to deal with. Smokey and people have been kidnapped. You don't know where they've gone. The last thing you saw
Right,
of
the way
Smokey and Controller Prime, they disappeared in a teleportation bloom. So there's no trail.
Follow up with that. As far as I can tell,
And you also have
the most immediate direct route we can do this is to go to Jakabakka and basically put ourselves in his pocket to fix Nekita and get
low.
On that note, Nekita, highs or lows, if you please.
Dak.
You wake up in the dark.
Oh, I guess
You're not
wrong,
sure where
didn't
you
I?
are. You have no idea how you got to where you are. But
Back.
as you turn your head around, you notice that you can see a lot clearly out of your right eye. And you make out that you're like in a cave. I'm just going to give this to you. As you make your way out, you realise that you are in a cave. You can see Cold Corpse like not too far away. You're like probably about not even a third of a mile away. It's like you can see it very clearly. But as you go to like shield your right eyes from the sudden glare of the sun, you notice
That's
your hands
fun.
are covered in blood.
Is this a dream she's having?
I don't think.
No, I just woke up.
Oh. Oh
This
fuck!
is real.
Am I in the room still? And am I okay?
No, she's in a cave out of town. You don't know where the fuck she is.
Oh, oh right. Oh,
According to you,
Oh,
you
no.
three, I am missing an action.
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. So as you're all in,
Oh.
like the meat,
Fuck.
it suddenly occurs to you that Nikita is absent.
Well, I
Right,
can't fucking discuss anything, can
Discussions.
I? Because I'm not
So-
fucking.
I'm going to go for a
Roll
cigarette.
in Nikita's spot. It's just like,
Amongst yourselves.
oh,
Yeah.
oh
Well,
no.
I wake up and obviously I look over and say,
No, we're in the meat hook and we're just discussing shit. Suddenly someone turned, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, no. Jimmy looks over, sees Nikita's bowl in her spot, and just stops for a second, and it's just
have we
no.
woken up by now?
Yeah, we're all in the meat hook, and we're just having breakfast or whatever, and we just suddenly look over and realize Nikita's not here having her breakfast. It's just like, oh.
Did I not realise she was gone from the bedroom when I woke
Apparently
up?
not.
Well,
Well,
no, you could have. She could have woken up and thought I'd already got up and gone.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you get to the meat hook, you realise I'm not there either.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
live
so,
together?
yeah, I was then, yeah,
Yeah, they're
I'm
roommates
bunking up.
now.
I'm bunking up in a moment because yeah. So I'll turn around to you and go, where's Nikita? She's not come out to breakfast?
She not with
I
you?
thought she was sleeping late.
She's gone. She's disappeared from the room.
Maybe she's gone for a jog.
Or maybe she's gone to. Or maybe she's finally snapped for whatever the fuck's in her brain, and she's on a murder spree.
In this weather, in
I'm
this
sh-
economy.
At this time of year, it's no. Hold on. I'm sure we would have heard if she was going on a murder spree. You know, there would be screams.
Yeah, that's quiet.
I don't know, man. How good is she at killing people quietly?
Pretty loud, isn't she?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've never.
The crossbow's fixed, so
Didn't the crossbow fire explosive shots?
Yes.
no, it fired red hot bolts if I remember right, and they just penetrated armor. So if it can smash through, if it can go through armor, it can go through someone's skull quickly enough. So
Okay.
I think the loudest thing we would hear was squelch.
Well,
It's just that moment of silence as we just all consider this, and it's just like, oh no.
Vix, I can't hear you on mic. I can only hear you in the background.
No, I keep muting.
Alright, okay. Just so you know.
Well, I can't have another conversation because I'm there.
Alright. But yeah, my humour's mostly coming from the intoxication of red wine right now.
So I think we should put down our bowls, calmly step up away from the table, either find Nikita
Breakfast
or
is a key
leave
meal.
town.
Breakfast is a key meal. We should at least finish our breakfast.
Jericho doesn't stop. He's gonna rush his meal as fast as possible. Because he had enough times of not finishing his meals and having to go on some goddamn quest hungry.
Yeah, as much as I can, Nikita, we should eat our food. Yeah.
Dropping the spoon and just swallowing whatever's in the bowl, just gulping it down.
It's a flash of Rasp, when she was known as Rasp, like thoroughness with food, comes back for a little bit. Done! What about second breakfast?
Fucking Pippin from
This afternoon, Jericho.
Jesus,
Like,
mate,
I suffer from hypoglycemia. I read it in a book, and I think it covers what I think I have. Obviously, as you know, whenever you look up, symptoms in any kind of thing, when there's not a doctor present, you always get the right answer. And I would definitely go hypoglycemia. So I need to eat regularly. I think.
Where the fuck did you get the whip from?
WebMD has never
No,
seen
it's an old copy of Medical Encarta from the 90s. That's not how they talked in the 90s.
What ailments assail thee?
They'd be like, all right, bro. No. It's like an old computer program. It's like on a CD-ROM or something. Oh god, if only. Yeah, we'll come along. We'll follow you out, Jimmy.
So I still. I know I put my big rifle with the suit, so I don't have that at the moment. So. Yeah.
No, and also something else I'm going to give you through knowledge gained. You can't really use those
Yeah.
guns to their potential without the suits. Like firing,
So
like these.
do I still have access to the?
Like
Is it the assault rifle I
even a
took? Wasn't
bigger
it?
dude like Smokey would have a hard time using
Basically-
this thing effectively.
So if I understand, it's basically like trying to use a bolter without space marine armor.
You've
Yes!
still got all that.
Oh man! So a bit off topic. When I
Exactly.
learnt about the
That is exactly what it
bolters,
is.
because I explored the lore before the game, if that makes sense. And when I learnt about bolters, I was learning about the ammunition, and the ammunition is the size of a grenade launcher round, but it's
Yep.
not a grenade launcher round. It's just a slug.
Explosive slug.
Yeah.
Explosive slugs. All right.
No,
Yeah.
they are
Full
explosive.
auto, yeah, it's
Like,
part for like
essentially
yeah,
a miniaturized
built for
missile launcher
Space
that can
Marine use.
fire full auto.
And like, I don't know if you guys have seen that fan made thing on YouTube called Starters, but yeah, you see like how the full size and capability of a bolter, and you just like, yeah, shit's fucking. It's like getting hit by a 50 caliber rifle.
If you're a
essentially.
human, you get hit by even one of those things, you are fucking done. Well, one of the things that was described in, I think it was one of the Horus Heresy novels, I believe, one of the earlier ones. There is such a thing called, it was transhuman terror. Like, because of the size and the bulk of the Space Marines, any race facing them for the first time, 90% of the time in first engagements, no shots would come off from the enemy because they were so.
What about Necrons and
terrified about
Tyranids?
how fast
With Necrons and
Tyranids,
Tyranids.
Space Marines could move.
What?
Because of the size of them, you wouldn't expect them. Well,
Yeah, other humans.
No.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Because
like
they saw them as the
scenarios as
Emperor's
well.
children, which were
Like other
literally looked like.
races of that type. Yeah, they were like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, no. This is like this is like before that. This is during the Horus Heresy. This is before all that business. So when they were like meeting human cultures and like reestablish like the whole unification era, they were like finding lost human colonies, and like the human colonies that, of course, wouldn't buy into the Imperium had to be exterminated.
Anakin Skywalker.
Because if you're not one of us, you're the enemy. That kind of thinking, and yeah, just it was described as like basically a average soldier.
What's he fucking using against me? Holy fucking shit!
Loads of time. Holy shit! Look at my face. Chainsawed in the face. Yeah, just like I imagine it would be fairly demoralising to watch your your comrade in arms behind you disappear into pink mist as you were bedded by shrapnel, red hot.
That's so true.
Shrapnel and the bones
What's that,
that
Tom?
were once inside him.
So, right. Yes, that I was quoting about.
But anyway, back to the game. What are we all?
I'm making sure I have my stun gun with me because I know Nikita isn't like our enemy.
I understand.
No, it's not.
That's
Yeah,
fine. You're the only one with the non-lethal weaponry. So, yeah, Jericho, you lead the way.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
So yeah, Tom, that's from that thing I
Very good,
mentioned.
and I do mean you.
Oh, after you.
Yeah,
sir.
Tom,
No,
that's from the thing I mentioned. Start.
Sorry? Oh, yeah, right, okay.
Sorry. Making the way.
Yeah. Albeit
Nikita, I
dazed and
imagine you're
confused
making
why
your
I'm
way back
covered in
to
blood.
coldcorpse. What are you doing?
Aren't you always?
Okay. Yeah. What,
Yeah,
you're not
but it's
really
still
that
blood. I don't know where it
covered in
came
blood, I'd say,
from.
like, from your hands up, like,
It's not yours, I
a little
imagine.
bit up your
Well,
forearm.
I'm guessing not, but I don't know where it's come from.
That's
I've
true.
just woken up, walked out of a cave, and
No.
fuck knows how I got to the cave in the first place, and also I have blood all over my arms.
Give it.
So
Execute Order 66.
yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of like slowly making my dazed ass confused. But my dazed ass back to coldcorpse.
Making my way downtown. Right. Alright, so what are we
Right, so what do we
doing?
need to roll?
Okay.
Right.
I will say you guys need to. Everyone needs to roll sharp because you guys are trying to find her, and you are.
I'm just like
you're still
cold corpse
quite
is
dazed,
there, just
Nikita,
walk
so you're
somewhat
just
in that
trying to
kind
find
of
the best
direction.
route back.
I'm guessing I don't need to roll sharp.
Walk sort of kind of vaguely over there. Yeah. I'm going to say no. No. I'll say you don't need to because you do have a clear point of reference to where you're going. You're not that dazed that you can't.
So 2 partial successes, 1 fail.
Okay, so, yeah. Jericho goes.
I pick a squirty ass up.
Help me! I seem to have fallen on my stun gun.
What's this?
I'm tasing my own balls!
That would be hilarious.
Paralyzed from tasing himself. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Help! Daddy, help! Father, help! Oh, there's my boy! My boy!
You just like fall in and there's just a. Ow! Luckily, you
were down there, Jericho.
A non-lethal weapon. Luckily.
I got a little bit ahead of myself. Thought I could lead us. I'll go to the back.
I was almost expecting a no. Very much not. I tased myself and fell down a hole.
I only fell on it. It didn't go off.
No,
Never happened
you
to
don't
me before.
actually tase yourself, but it does like just kind of go up in your hand briefly. You're like, "Ugh." Yeah. Combined with the other two, you are walking.
Ocean balls!
You actually spot
Shoot!
a silhouette
Fucking whale!
coming towards you.
That was a bit
No.
rude.
You might be moping a bit, so there's Mopey Dick.
Dar she blows. Hi!
Right, I'll kill him later.
Mope.
Love you!
Nah, you
Me?
can fuck off too late now.
Out comes some Eldritch shit! No!
A portal opens.
It's not some Eldritch noise, it's Logan going, that's for killer! What? It's all getting better now.
Say what? Yeah, you manage to spot her. She gets you sort of wave to her to like hail her down, I guess. And
Can I read her?
kind of registers you, but she does seem a little
I
bit
do a
out
read-
of it. She's
can I read a
swaying
person?
slightly as she walks.
Do a
And as you get
see what she's, whether she's gone
Sorry?
mad. If I roll badly on this, I
Only
might
if I
have
got mad
to.
at running towards you with my bow ready.
True.
I
But
would
if I
like
roll
to
badly
see
on
if that's
this,
alright.
I
If
might
you-
accidentally tase you. Are you alright?
no, yeah, you can see that she isn't in the same state she was when she was going for all of you. She just seems out of it, as if she's
Have you seen that,
as
Vic?
if she's woken up from a very unrestful.
She
and
looks tired,
not very
folks.
good
I don't
sleep.
think she's mad. Nikita!
Hello!
I'll probably just keep kind of wandering towards her. I don't think I'd actually say much at this point.
How's the eye?
Yeah.
So no, I'm just gonna keep coming towards you. Like
Okay, guys.
she hasn't got the energy she only just about got the energy to fucking walk.
I may have to tase her.
As she gets closer to you, you do notice that she.
Using my holds, I would like to ask my one question. What does
blood on her
Nikita's character,
hands.
what's her character really feeling? Yeah. That's something Nikita could answer.
What's her character really feeling?
Tom,
Fucking-
That is up to Nikita.
Yeah, yeah.
Mainly confusion at this point.
That's not a comforting thing. So it's like, okay, so yeah, she's just okay.
Can I ask what her intentions are? Using one of my holds. What does she look like? She's intending to do at the moment?
I was kind of wobbling
Go for it.
wobbling back to cold corpse.
I bring you love. It's bringing love. Kill it!
How could I get her to actually answer us?
She'll answer when she gets close enough, so she doesn't have to walk and shout.
Okay.
Okay.
I am not shouting my business across the fucking apocalypse wasteland.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say like you guys are pretty. Yeah. You guys are pretty much like met up now. You are together now,
What-
so you can converse.
What does her eye look
You
like?
don't have to shout at each other across 150 yards or anything. It looks much the same as it did when you all parted ways the previous week. It's not gotten worse, but it's definitely still there.
Why have you got blood on your hands?
I don't know. I woke up in the cave. I don't even know how I got there and woke up with blood on me.
So you're having blackouts now,
Apparently.
or at least, very least, some kind of sleepwalking and possibly sleep stabbing.
So something's not right.
And you don't sound concerned about this.
Well, I am concerned, but there's not much I can do, really, is there?
I don't know. We could tie you up at night.
That doesn't help with the blood all over me now, though, does it?
No, I
Not
do
in a
admit
good mood.
I can't change the past. I've got some people working on it, but they said it'd take a few weeks. Okay, come on, let's get back to Cold Corpse.
Maybe wash our hands before we go in there.
Do you have
No,
any water?
I was gonna say, to be fair, surely this should be used to me wandering back into cold corpse with blood on me.
Rasp, you're still weird. Lick and clean.
Yeah.
You can only try.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, what are we doing? Are we?
yeah. Let's
gonna
cover her up a little bit and try and
wander back into Cold Corpse.
Oh God.
I'm gonna pull out a rag. Oh God. Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Odds.
Odds or
It
even.
never goes right when I pick.
Someone pick. One of you did have the wherewithal to bring a can.
Hold out your arms.
With you, so you do
Yeah.
have water, and you can just use a sleeve or something as a cloth.
Okay, yeah. Let's get her back, and yeah, I'm gonna. Like, all right.
Yep. Yeah, it does take you a little bit, but you do manage to just wash your arms clean. As you wash your arms, you do notice that
This troubles me.
hang on, I need to envision this for a second. On the top of her forearms, there are a lot of scratch marks that don't seem that just from looking at them you can tell.
So,
they didn't
what?
do
You don't
much.
remember a thing, do you?
I got nothing.
Hmm.
The last thing I remember is going to sleep in cold corpse and I woke up in the cave.
Right. I see.
Those scratch marks on your arms.
I think we need to make tracks and try and get this sorted sooner rather than later.
Nekita, are you a baddie?
Are you a bad guy? No, she may be a bad guy, but that doesn't make her bad. Thank you, Satan.
Bad guy.
Pronounced Satine, actually.
Before we move on, before any big decisions are made, I would like to know what you're doing with the
Big stop, because it's going to be a real fucking job to get the train back on the tracks. And we need to get Nekita sorted sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Also need to rescue Smokey in again, so...
Yeah.
I will say with... Yep. Combining because quite a bit of time has elapsed doing repairs, building workshops, and all that noise. As part of you doing the workshop, you
They're
fixed
doing
up
that.
attacker at the same time because your guys were taking way too fucking long to get the job done. So you had to occupy your hands so you didn't throttle them.
Is my bike back up to speed as well?
So the Taka is.
Is my bike
back
up to speed as well?
There's nothing else wrong with it. Is what? Sorry. I'm gonna say you haven't had time to fix your.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
But you can
Person's carrying dead weight.
potentially leave it behind at Cold Corpse for it to be fixed. Yeah, because it was a fairly significant break that happened. It's not just something you could jerry-rig on the fly. The train, if you're not planning to do anything significant with it now, I'm going to say the wreckage is hauled Cold Corpse, and for now, the two and the engine itself has been sort of pulled up to where the scrap heap is until because the train engine itself, aside from the damage it had already taken, it didn't sustain that much damage to make it completely unusable. So if in the future, and I have mentioned
Oh, what, the city?
if you want to potentially turn this into a land vehicle,
Oh,
that's
right.
something you can do.
Ah.
No,
For a minute, I thought we were going moving cities like Howl's Moving Castle shit or something.
decide what to do.
I'll be sick now.
Nah.
Here comes Cold Corpse! Choo choo, motherfucker!
I'm not going to give you that much power.
Come on, fucking come on!
Just fucking rocking up the jakabakka hey, we want something. Oh yeah, you man. I'm gonna say all that has happened before all the dream, the stuff with Nekita occurred. So I just wanted to have all our ducks in a line before we move on. So, what are we planning to
Well,
do?
I figure that's the
We're gonna
best.
go to jakabakka and sort out Nekita.
Well, I figure we don't know where Smokey is, and if we go to Jakabakka, he might be able to point us in the right direction at least as well.
I'd like
Two
to.
birds, one stone sort of thing.
What's that, Vix?
I'd like to be more mentally competent as well.
To be fair, we don't really want to rock up with
Perfectly understand.
Nikita ready to snap and murder us all.
No, because then you're just living with Vix. Haha!
Okay, that is a plus on the
Excuse me, what did you
timeline.
say?
Don't name mines for smokies.
Nothing.
Can I?
See, I'm just wondering, would you guys know anything about?
Well, this was the thing. I was going to say, could
you know
could I get
would you know more details about?
what was his name? Was it Three Dog? I can't remember.
Yeah, three dog.
Can I get Three Dog to start making either announcements on the radio or possibly just get on the radio communication between other settlements and just see what you can find out about these things and where.
You know what? You actually can, because I'm a fucking idiot. And
Well, no, I mean, if Three Dog's also missing, I can
missing,
get one of
but I
my
can't retroactively
people.
do
I'll get
that.
my
Three
other.
Dog.
Action, so
Three
yes,
dog!
Where are you?
Oh, he was kidnapped. Oh, of course he fucking was.
Jericho has his own platoon moment where he crumbles to his knees in the rain. No!
But the reruns! The reruns!
Oh. Yeah. So so if you'll allow me
Okay.
to act retroactively do that.
Well, the other
Dog is
person,
also missing. He was one of the people
Jet,
that was
we'll
snapped.
call him. He's a
one of your
he's a very
people, because
sort of
they
like
seem to
a
be-
mid-30s. I don't know.
Jet.
Like he's a tiny little man, like about 4'9" or something like that. But he's a great engineer, and he's probably worked on the radios as well. So we'll say he's got a bit of presence about him on the airwaves. And
Okay. Yep. That's perfectly fine. Yep. You can instruct Jet to do that.
and I'd also say to the two of
Put
them,
out feelers,
I've had an idea,
information,
right?
and potentially-
have you ever heard of something called a walkie-talkie?
You're making shit up, aren't you?
Yes. Look it up. I want you to see if you can build one. I don't care how long it takes, what you need. If you need me to go get stuff, but I want to be able to talk to people on my team when they're not next to me.
Love the whole look it up. It's like, oh fucking what? This is the apocalypse.
There's books in the back. You can radio the people down in the other settlements where they have books. Talk to people.
There's books? Yeah. There's 11
I-
books and 7 of them are different copies of Harry Potter. What the fuck do you expect me to do?
Okay.
I didn't put myself at the head of a web of information for nothing, Mr. Jet and Ms. Ratchet. Now get to work.
Don't give me hell. I'm not the hell guy. Okay, fair enough.
From now on, Tom,
What's that song where it goes jet on occasion?
Because
It's like-
you have literally just established yourself as that character. So, no idea.
I don't
Right,
care.
so put that
It
down
can take a
now.
long time. I don't care.
I
Don't worry
He's gonna
about
go
it.
for another smoke or the toilet.
Take.
Okay.
No, I'm still here. I just rolled a dice.
That's fine.
Right. That will take an amount of time that you will find out later. Are you all just going to be buggering off now? So, is that what we're doing? Right. Are we gathering supplies before we piss off? Are we doing things?
I seem to have run
I
out.
think you will have quite a significant amount of barter with you. Oh, really? You shouldn't have run out. You should have collective barter between all of
I
you.
think I spent a lot of it.
Basically fund a new town. With all the bar you found previously.
I have not actually.
I think Tom's been keeping track of it, have you not? Okay, let's backtrack.
I have been getting rid of
I think we were
every
more
session.
interested in the weapons because we were fighting a lot of shit.
Stuff before then. You picked up stuff there.
I mean, you've given us weapons, you've given us ammo, you've given us
I have given you stuff. Let's see. No, I've given you barter as well. What barter did you find on the train? You found that amount of barter. You found that amount of barter from the train in the sewers. You did not. Oh no, you came back to coldcorpse and you spent that, then you left. You have. I'm going to say.
Wait.
Because I can't find an estimate, I'm going to roughhouse it. You all
Okay.
get 6.
Well, 6 what each?
-1 for this session.
Okay, cool. Is that including what my people have gotten? Yeah.
Barter. Actually, Alex, while you are in
Okay,
cold call,
I'll leave it at 6 then.
I've ruled it that you don't minus barter for keeping yourselves alive, basically, because that, yeah, it's just when you're like out in the middle of nowhere or you're in a settlement that's not exactly friendly or
Cool.
you have to like spend money.
Nice.
Because here, this is essentially your home, so you don't spend money while you're at home. Sorry, you'll have 6 barter.
Of course. The meat
Unfortunately,
hooks.
cannot be provisioned by the meat hook for this excursion. Because
Okay, how far is it to Jakabakka's place?
Everyone else, basically.
Bring up the main map, it should be in the top
That's
right.
a good question.
Top
I
left?
can't for the life
It's
of
on
me
the top
remember
somewhere.
where you put the goddamn thing when you were doing the thing.
Oh, wait, Idaho.
Position you
I
want on the
didn't.
map, 'cause,
Oh, that was on the old one. So, if I remember correctly, I think it was somewhere either over here or over
the
here.
old one, you didn't put it down for this one. That
Alright,
makes sense.
so Jakabakka's place.
I think it might have been further.
Or just
north.
Jakabakka's.
I think it might have been up there somewhere. Okay, well. Yeah. Text. Yeah. We will do this in a bigger font so people can actually fucking read the goddamn thing. We'll just do that for. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did that go on? No, it didn't. Fucking hell. There we go.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, jakabakka.
There we go. I think you can all see that. Just it's going to be just there for now. I will match fonts later. That's just there for now. But yeah, you load up
Enough
the
to get
van.
there.
Say you
I'd probably say that's what,
how
3-4
many
days.
provisions are you buying?
Probably 4 days then, just in case.
Probably going to be at least 3-4 days. Yeah.
Okay.
Days of provisions 4. Okay. So you set up from
Dun, dun, dun,
Colchester,
dun, dun.
and
Yep.
you start to drive.
So, are we taking the new Radio 1 mobile, or are we just taking the Takabaka?
I imagine the new Radio 1
Take the
mobile has
jakabakka
been
to go to
destroyed.
jakabakka.
Odds.
Actually, you know what? Let's see if it does. Odds or evens for me. The new Radio 1 van has not been destroyed.
We can take that.
It might
I mean,
need a
it's
new coat of
essentially
paint
just
and a new tyre, but
a
it's still
mystery
new,
wagon,
isn't it?
so you know it's not that safe, but it'll be all right.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's to keep it safe. This thing is an armored beast, and it's got windows to shoot out of. So let's stick to the the Taka.
Are we taking the Taka to the Jackabackers?
Abort the Taka. We're going to Jakabaka.
We're going to jakabakka.
That's exactly what you are doing.
The Taka.
The taka.
Okay.
Get ready to clean out the window in case you need to make the Daka. I did. The next project when we come back to the warehouses, I'm going to fit some weapons to the Taka, so we can make the Daka.
Which makes a rapper.
Just in case we need to pick up Jakabaka. I have no regret.
Don't make me flip your car. Right.
I
So,
fucking love you guys.
you leave coldcorpse. Everything seems perfectly fine. The area around coldcorpse is usually fairly safe anyway.
Hey, look, that's the
Once you
bandit.
travel
I
north, you're
smooshed.
going through familiar territory, so you manage to make good pace.
Yakataka.
Yeah, nothing occurs to you. The roads. The roads
Let me just check the stats of the Taka.
So you don't have to roll for anything like that.
Hold on.
Waka.
Waka waka.
Yeah, it does not actually stay on here. Where the fuck is it?
Little side note here. I fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
There it is. Sorry, I'm looking. I'm looking down in holds and gears and barter. Right, yeah.
It's replying to my thing with, "Are you sure about that?" Like, yeah.
Powerful, muscular.
No.
Oh right, okay. Which one was the off-roading?
Yeah. You do it's where is it? Huge, uncomplicating. Oh no, it's not off-road, but I like from the way you built it. I imagine that thing's fairly solid off-road anyway.
I mean, she's not fast. That's her only downside. But she's powerful and she's durable.
Or you come across some quicksand. Yes, that's why I was very, very happy when I got to steal it from you.
I was literally getting ready to jump over that thing and start beating people to death inside.
What was that for, sorry?
But you managed. Ah. No, just
Fucker!
Put that thing on the map was glorious.
I'm actually so pleased I found the gift for Mad Max screaming, "That's mine!"
Yeah, that was tasty. Just that's mine. Right, you managed to make good time for the first day. The area around Coldcorpse is fairly not safe, but it's a lot more secure than the rest of the wasteland. You managed to make good time, and you have travelled 1 day. And you come across. Let's see, have I got an appropriate map for this? Yeah, let's just use that one. Why not? Probably not going to be any fighting happening. This is just for flavour. Yep, you come across just like an abandoned motel, like the kind of which you're used to seeing driving along. It's starting to get a bit dark, so if possible, it would be maybe want to stop here for the night or keep pushing on.
This looks familiar. We've been here before, haven't we?
I'm going to
Or
say
is-
hold up.
You're the one driving. That's your decision.
I'm going to say hold up for the night because I don't want to knacker us too much.
Yeah,
I've got the
just
wrong icon for
before, but
me. Just a heads up.
It's yeah.
Oh, cheers.
No,
There you go.
that's fine.
Oh, okay, because obviously it looked like that map where we opened the hatch and stuff like that. Kind of similar to where we've been before. The Alright.
Well, you are in like I think canonically this is happening in like North America, so
Yeah.
so like there's
Like
I don't
how-
understand the sign. We just look at the
sign.
sign. Premiere. Ina.
like in Aldi's across the UK. They're all set up the same way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So you pull in. Just would you like to pull in with some style or? Okay, so we're gonna say top
There is
speed,
no
very,
rule
very
rules.
sick character.
You'd be surprised on the drift on this bitch. What have you run out of? You didn't take your evening meds, did you? No. Ah, no wonder you're in pain.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Right, sorry. No, it's fine. Haley's just don't. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Go on.
Are you ready to continue, Tom, or do you need a minute?
I'll probably stay around the back here.
Okay. Where would you like to
Put the taka in the baka.
Yeah. Are we going to be?
I am sleeping in the
getting out
taka. I do not leave this boy anymore.
Shelter in the pool.
I'd like to sleep on the top of the taka.
Yeah, I'll sleep on top as well.
Put a seatbelt on just in case.
I would like to change my answer.
No, not that. No, you're not going to have the same problems you did with Little Rasp, right? I will be the big spoon.
I'm going to be a
You
knight.
want to be
What if you two sleeping up there and just Jericho turns around and he just sees Nikita staring at him and just does the "I'm watching you." Yeah, Ross was one side, Nikita, but he turns around. Nikita's just staring at him, and
We're
just
both-
like, if you touch her, you will go to a special hell.
We're spooning them both.
You'll go to the special hell,
I
a place
was
that resides
saying
child
also-
molesters and people who talk at the theatre.
I said I was gonna stay inside because I'm not feeling 100%. So,
Yeah.
and me being outside is probably not a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think the
It
way Tom
is,
has
yeah.
described it, like essentially the back of
I'm on the roof for
is
lookout
sort of
and
like
sleep.
No, fuck it, I will.
home type.
No, I'm going to.
But if Alex wants to
Trust
be
Nikita.
Jericho, that's up to him.
I'm going to trust Nikita, and I'll let her sleep in my bunk, and I'll be on top with the with Raspina and Jericho.
Trust
We
me, what
can
do-
both
what
be
do you
his
fucking
big
do.
I mean, there's only space for one in there, so unless you want to top and tail it, Nikita, I don't know what to
No,
do.
no, it's because you said you trust her. I was like, what the fuck is she gonna do exactly?
Go crazy and murder me. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, okay.
Is Nikita now our Valor?
Could have happened too.
Because I've been watching the Umbrella Academy with Vix this week. It's good.
Oh, watch it.
It's really
I'd
good.
recommend it.
And I've started her on the boys as well,
Watch
Chris.
that,
So
I don't get the reference.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, the first, just I have met just everyone I've worked with, everyone I have met socially.
She hasn't-
told them to watch
she hasn't
10, 15,
disliked it.
season 3.
It's a bit slow though, isn't it, Vix?
Just
Yeah.
because it's fucking glorious. it's a bit of a slow burn, but it does start to pick up. Like, I think the first season is very much in establishing the world, and
Yeah.
season 2 and season 3 is where it really starts to pick up, and you're like, oh shit, Homelander is fucking insane, because that's
She
what
saw the
Homelander
she saw the airplane bit.
What if Superman was a
Yeah, that guy's
emotionally
got such mommy
unstable,
issues.
massive child? Just,
She does. She does.
he has. It's not.
No,
It's
Well,
nuts.
this is
Just, and season 1 is like the calmest stuff they do.
Anyway.
Then they get to season 2 and season 3, and they're like cracking their knuckles, like, right, how fucked up can we get before we get cancelled?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, carrying on. I'm getting distracted.
he does. Don't know.
And of course, Carl.
Although I might not watch the series, I'm having difficulty watching the rest of the series because quite often I will put something on like Netflix or Amazon on when I'm having my dinner, and The Boys puts me off my dinner.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yes, it is a touch graphic.
I'll take up first watch.
But anyway,
cold
are
already,
we
I'm like,
doing
I'm
watch
fucking
orders,
tired.
Or are we just all...
There's no need for Nikita to get watched.
Okay.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I will say you...
I'll take first and last
Nikita
watch
is
then.
out of, like,
Yeah.
watch order, basically.
Jericho will take second,
Yeah.
but he actually climbs down from the Taka for his watch, and he hides under the under the Taka lying down.
Is that for your own safety? Is it?
With looking out with his silenced pistol just held up, ready to go. It might be reduced visibility, but he feels safer.
It is true.
This is safe. Hey, for Raspina's watch. Nothing happens. Night passes, the sound of insects and things just chirping in the background. The occasional shuffle of a small mammal or something like that, just in the ruins of the motel around you. Ooh, that's nice. For your watch, Jericho, it's now like you cannot see much. It's very black, but it's not a very overcast night, so there is some like natural like moonlight happening. So you can kind of see a little bit. You can hear the snoring and heavy sleep, deep sleep breathing of your companions. And one of their breathing starts to get sharper. It's almost they're like inhaling aggressively. And it starts to
And
calm.
suddenly an
And you
enraged
hear
Nikita appears.
someone
Don't jinx it, man.
and you see basically like Nikita's boots hit the floor, followed by her hands, and she stays there in like a crouch.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can only really see like her hands, her forearms, and like her feet up to like probably her mid shin. But you are very, very much reminded of how those things you fought in the tunnels move. As you hear her like quite loudly sniff the air, and you hear like, the crackling of bone.
Oh
She
fuck!
turns and like
I think Jericho made a good
see her
call.
start to back of the Taka.
Jericho he'll wait. This is odd, but he'll wait a little bit, but he will try and slowly, very carefully and quietly move himself out onto the side that Nikita is climbing up, just so he can look up the side of the Taka.
Okay. Make a cool roll for me, so you don't make any noise. Yep, you steel yourself, and you manage to just gently ease yourself out from under it, so that you don't make too much noise. Luckily, the Taka has like a lot of like shit on it that kind of netting and stuff like that, and stuff like strapped to it. So Nikita, her like as you could now see, Nikita is like kind of like crawling up, like very slowly up the side, like occasionally, like, you know, tripping, like, you know, sort of like a buckle like jingles or a strap moves to cover the sounds of you moving. But you can see it's definitely Nekita, and she's moving.
Well, this
Fucking.
explains why I haven't getting
Although,
any fucking sleep.
although I'm suspicious, I will just say, Nikita, what are you doing?
Oh, I have a bad feeling.
At least you get an XP point out of it.
Bad
Nekita,
feeling.
make a weird roll.
Weird roll.
Yeah. So you get an XP point.
A weird roll, yes.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I have a feeling that's gonna be bad.
Is it bad that it's top? Is it bad that it's good?
Is this good or bad?
Oh well, he's humming. You know, that's a serial killer hum.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Oh yeah, no, it rolled well and you liked it.
Alright, everyone stop. I want to hear I want to hear where the death hum goes.
You, Nikita, you suddenly become aware of your own mind and the fact that your body is moving.
Oh, it's the door.
You see
Oh, trippy smile.
this.
Is Giant Joker still grinning through it?
Give him the old urine rape.
Maybe next time. And you suddenly regain control of your body.
Ow,
And you
my
basically
face!
fall off the taka like
My precious modeling
like
career.
Jericho's feet.
You're right.
Can you get
I will
off?
say, as much as I was being evil, that was lucky.
I beg your pardon, madam, but get off.
La la.
But my,
Just to be clear, Jericho,
when I was crawling
did
out,
say
it was like I was
feet,
just looking
not
out
face.
underneath the tack. I was looking up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Nick, all right. If we're doing it that way, yeah, like just the full bulk of Nikita, like, and bear in mind she's pretty much dead weight at this point. She's just regained control of her body, snapping out of a fever dream. So she just.
I'll try
straight on
and
top of
roll off, but I can't imagine I've got much of energy of anything. But yeah, I'll kind of manage. Huh?
Actually, it's the other way around. Your body, you don't feel the same way you did before. Like, you don't feel like exerted or anything like that. Like, if anything,
I'll
you feel
fucking jump up
invigorated
instead
at this
then.
point. Like, your body's like just coming down off like an adrenaline high.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I mean that hurt, but there are more important things. Do you remember how you got out here?
No.
Right.
No.
Okay. You were weird, right? You were sniffing the air. You were walking around on all fours like one of those creatures down in the vault. You were feral, I think. Just for a few seconds there.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. Do
Yeah,
you
I
think
think
we should
really
tell the
tight.
others about this?
I don't know, but I think it's gonna be safer if I'm tied up so I can't move.
That's what I said. I'll go with you. If you don't want them to know, I'll keep it secret. But it's probably a bad thing.
Yeah, maybe we should tell them.
Do you want? Well, I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, wait till morning. It can wait till then.
All right.
I imagine I'd probably tell you about the weird fucking vision of the creepy ass doll.
I think Jericho realizes he's not sleeping for the rest of the night.
Sorry.
Just like, can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
Fucking
Can't
Jimmy
sleep.
wakes up.
Clown will eat me.
Damn.
That's what it looked like to me. Behind the door.
Clown will eat me. I do love all
Oh,
the
that's
other
fun.
pictures I've
Oh,
got.
great. So this isn't even not. Oh, why me?
Doesn't do to this session.
And it's fun that we got the best possible one for you guys out of the way early.
Because you missed a session.
Fantastic.
It's because you missed a
No,
session,
you should be
Vic.
fine. I mean, it's not like Jakabakka's going to like
didn't
phone
miss
you
this
for the rest of the
session.
time for fixing up such a serious issue.
Yeah, when I got
she was.
Actually, no.
infected by the
Funnily
first
enough,
person anyway.
no, she was there.
And the
when
last
she got
session, I had a good
infected.
fucking reason not to be there, so you can shut up with that.
Yeah, she was.
Alright then.
Yep. The rest of the night passes. I imagine. Okay, so we're going to say that the rest of the night passes uneventfully.
Untie
You
me.
guys are just sorting things out amongst yourselves. You wake up in the morning. I'm going to go. I'm going to go for a quick wee, and I want you guys to basically discuss
Yeah, well, couldn't
what
someone
happened
untie me
between
first?
all of you.
So do I wake up for my watch or something and you
Everyone's
guys...
awake now.
Oh, okay. The fuck
Look, something happened last night between myself and Nikita, and
Look,
possibly
you two guys do together. It's none of our business, alright?
Jesus.
Well, it could have involved you, unfortunately,
Oh,
if I
no,
hadn't
no.
have acted quickly.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Do you want to tell them?
Oh, you saw it, I didn't. Tell
Okay.
them about that, and then I'll tell them about it after that.
Do you not
Right.
remember anything from it?
No.
We have a sleepwalker among us, and she sleepwalks like one of those horrible creatures from the underground. She's, I think, in the night, Nikita might be going feral.
In the dark of the night, evil will find her.
Yeah, I heard his voice kind of came back to reality almost type thing and fell off the top of the tiger onto his head.
Fucking hell.
Yep, I'm fine, by the way.
and she broke her hand punching my face. That's what that reminds me of.
But yeah, I was just before I came fully back, like with control, so to speak. I had this really weird vision, and I'll explain it, but I'm not gonna actually properly explain it. I'll just imagine I did.
Visions of
If
sugar
you have-
plums.
I know, right? Down to fairies. Oh, Pete, if you've closed the picture, come and have a look again because I've still got it up. But yeah, so that.
That's weird. But I did have to rescue you from one thing that invaded your mind already.
Apparently, there was another one,
Wow.
and from how a thing described it, it sounds like it was from someone when we were fighting when we first got on the train.
Want me to have another look in there?
Looking where?
In your mind.
If you want to.
Open your mind.
Okay.
I will not be held responsible if I have any adverse reactions.
That's fine. I got to Nikita and placed my hand on her head, like I did for her the last time. Oh dear. Oh, I forgot to
Alright, do that weird roll.
Weird.
Fuck it up.
8.
Okay. As you reach out into her mind, you feel the presence that you felt before. Only this time it is considerably stronger. And it has taken root into more parts of her mind. in it this time, it doesn't try to retreat from
Oh fuck!
as it did before. It doesn't try to hide.
No.
In fact, it comes
Oh
off.
shit!
You manage to, like, recognizing the threat. You pull yourself out of her mind just in time. But because you sense that just as you take your hand away, like, you feel something just about just graze the edge of your perception, as if and very much in
Jesus.
If a creature was to just narrowly miss your face with a claw.
Yeah.
Nekita, as she pulls her hand away, he, whatever, pulls their hand away. You get a sudden blinding headache and fall to your knees.
Do I recognize what it was?
I was just about to say, at least I didn't lose my
Not
shit and try and kill her
That was not
again.
the worst thing that could have happened, but no.
I mean, from the.
Yes,
do I
you
recognize it as the
was
creature that
same
initially
presence
did it?
You felt before the last time you tried this.
Evens. No.
Let's say odds
No,
or
okay,
evens.
but I explained it's a similar force at least,
No. Yeah. It is.
I'll explain that. I'll explain that.
Similar presence, but
I'll explain that and how it feels stronger in her mind since we helped it from the last thing as well.
I'm on my knees, holding my head in absolute agony.
Yeah. Can I try the Angel's Heel touch on her though? To try and help her with the headache.
Yes.
Okay, next. do the anything. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Do your Angel's Heel thing. You know how it works. Roll the dice.
Good at that. Can I roll a fate point on that? Yeah. Sorry! Why am I rolling bad on something I'm skilled in? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can indeed burn a fate point.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. Yeah, Nekita, your headache just slowly dissipates. It's not like a sudden relief, but it does gradually fades away. And for context,
I imagine we'll have to take care of the
her
thing
eye
that's
or
kind
that
of
side
given
the
the
face,
issues
weird, veins
to get rid of that. To be fair, it's beyond medical stuff.
As you will.
Dun dun.
Okay. Dawn of the second day of travel.
I was in the 24 hours. Dun dun. dun. Yeah, that's it.
Back to the main map. Jung.
I'll be right back.
Right.
I just got to deal with something.
set
There's
off
a
once
moth
again.
the size of a Messerschmitt just flown into my
Oh
bedroom.
god.
Oh, sometimes. It's the Boston Mothman. Shrunk.
Do combat with italics. Roll initiative.
Yep.
It's got a sword. Let's see. Tom, the road before you has become a bit hazardous. There are numerous potholes and several rocks.
Bloody cancel! Never fix the roads.
In your way. I'm going to need rolls for you guys to get around it.
I roll cool.
I
Cool.
cannot for the life of me remember what you roll for difficult terrain.
Partial
You're the
succeed.
driver guy, what do you roll? Yep, roll cool. Yeah, you managed. Partial succeed. Yeah, you managed to get around it. You do
evens.
Attack her a little bit. I'm going to say odds or evens for me.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, here's the thing. On the 7 to 9, I get to choose one. I can slow down and pick my way forward. I can push too hard and vehicle suffers harm as established, or I can ditch and find another way around. I would like to go slow to avoid any harm to the attacker, if I may.
Okie dokie. You go slow, but you do lose quite a bit of time, and you negate the tyre damage. So kind of tasty. Unfortunately, you don't make the progress you would have hoped to have made today. Dealing with this terrain has taken you quite a bit of time. So let's chuck you onto another map just for flavour. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. Yeah.
So I
Yep, you
think it
managed
represents
to-
what Alex
not
is
that
going
one,
through
that
at the
was
moment.
main battle, mate. You
No, it's all
finished
done.
that.
Hey.
That one.
General
Hey.
rule I
We're
have
gonna
is never to let a creature with eyebrows bigger than mine
wipe
into my bedroom.
Rowan Atkinson's out of luck.
That's a good rule. Okay, so where are we going to park? Yep. It's now fairly dark by the time you reach this town. So where would you like to park?
I'm not going to be able to fit it in there.
That's what he said.
Park it just right at the front. But low enough so if people want to sleep inside, they can jump on top of the Taka if we need to make an escape.
Right at the front.
It's really tiny. Oh, there he is.
Driving through the walls!
Yeah,
Not
It's
inside the fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
it's the Ant-Man car.
Yeah.
Sandman's
Just like
car.
every time I drop that thing onto the map, I have to resize it to make it applicable. And I don't mind.
I'm actually going to go inside the building up here.
Yeah, you slide up, you park up.
Well,
Yeah, you
I'll obviously check when I go
Are
in.
you doing anything?
Why can't I place
inside the
myself?
building, or are you just going in?
Can't place myself on the map. But I will like do a kind of perimeter sweep. Read stitch, which is cool, I think. Or is it sharp?
Okay, do read a stitch for me.
Sure.
Probably going to be obvious, but I'm not getting out of the van. The Taka.
Sharp. Read a stitch.
Someone tie me up!
9!
Yeah. I'm staying.
She wants to be tied up, guys. Huh?
9.
Just like for,
Are
just
you
to
looking
see if
for
there's
anything
anyone that may have laid
specific, or are you
traps.
just doing
Or,
like a perimeter sweep,
No,
a
hiding.
sweep for threats.
Yeah.
The building itself is empty and abandoned. It's been
yeah.
like it does look like someone's have been through here and like picked it over. Like you do find another exit at the back, like just like around here you find like a back door, but it seems the building like the actual structure itself seems fairly well intact. So if you are attacked during the night, this might be a good place to hold up. But yeah, you find no threats. You find a few very overly large rats.
I can't place myself on the
unusual
map,
size,
so
but just rats that are slightly bigger than usual.
yeah, so
And that's about it.
wow.
One second.
Choose whoever did that, and I'll put myself up there.
Oh no, someone's already done it.
Right.
There we go.
I'm going to be inside the Taka, so let me just put myself right there.
Yeah, we'll chuck Nikita in the back of the Taka as well. So, it is now fairly late at night. It's probably time to get
Tie me up!
Nah.
What's
Shut the
orders?
fuck up.
Oh my.
You can all shut the fuck up!
No, I don't think I will.
Fine, leave me untied. If I kill you, it's your
Sorry.
own fucking fault.
I think the sentiment is you want me to come quietly.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I want you guys to do for me. I want you to describe how you're going to tie Nikita up.
We'll start off
Not
with
in
some
any way, like this is actually a
Is there any way
logistical
we
thing.
can
I want to know
lock
how
the
you
inside of the
If I may, I refer you to this GIF. Believe that answers any and all questions.
If you want to tie her up like that, I'll take it. I'll take that as the thing you're doing. Alright, so
Someone
you
shoot me.
From what I can tell from that,
Just put me out my misery instead.
stop it. So from what I can see from that, let's have a look at that. That's very haphazard. That's not going to fucking last. Right, you guys haphazardly tie up Nekita and deposit her in the back of the taka. And
I'll take the first and last again.
Who's going when?
I don't want to do a watch order.
Last.
I won't go to sleep.
Mr. Jericho, what are you doing? That's fine. You can X out the watch. That's fine. That means Mr. Jimmy might have to pull double duty.
Ah, fine.
Okay. So, beginning the watch orders. Prospina for the first one. Nothing happens. Yeah, a couple of the rats try to get a bit fresh with you, trying to, like, nibble your shoelaces and stuff like that, but you kick them away. Second watch order, Mr. Jimmy. And nothing happens to you either. Just, yes, again, these rats are being particularly feisty. They want your stuff. Second of... Ooh, hello. Glad to see you, Mr. Dice. I think Mr. Purple Dice is definitely going to be used more often. So, Mr. Jimmy, as you listen to your compatriots snore, their heavy breathing, just I like to imagine Raspberry snores are exceedingly mad. So just as a complete juxtaposition. There's grunts and looking like scratches. Yes, you hear from the back.
Someone's on your vehicle. Doo-da, doo-da.
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Would like to
It
investigate.
gets out the edge.
Round the side.
How
Round the outside,
you
round
going
the
over
side,
the top,
round
or
the
you going
outside.
the side? How are you approaching? Round the side. Okay. Do you have a weapon handy?
Yeah, well, assuming that Nikita is well and truly subdued, I'm going with my shotgun drawn. Because I'm hoping it's something else. If it's not, I'm just going to pistol whip her.
So as soon as it makes an ass out of you and me.
I love assumptions. Assumptions are always fun. Yeah. Yep. As you're going around the side, you hear sounds of more struggling. Sounds of like
Let's do it.
a growling that's
Everyone's inside, aren't they?
but it's got like an odd, like low baritone bass to it, almost as if. Yeah, they're both inside. They're both asleep, and apparently is fucking.
It's tossing and turning.
Break dancing while he's asleep. Who knew he had the talent? Okay, it's tossing and turning. It's not break dancing. Okay. But yeah.
Oh
as
shit!
you round the corner, you hear the sound of a rope snap, and Nekita. Make a
In my defense, I have no fucking control over this. But I don't want to.
Oh, it's hard. It is hard. Roll a hard roll for me, Nikita.
Do it. Do it.
Ha!
Okay, you can roll it or I'll roll.
He's gonna burn a faint bread!
Ooh. You know what?
No, that's
Because
not fair!
Because I don't see you
No!
use a lot of fate points this turn, I'm going to use that fate point, and I'm going to re-roll that. To be fair, I'll do it in your character sheet so you guys know I'm not making shit up.
It's getting more. Yeah!
If your character sheet will behave for a goddamn second.
Let's go!
Thank you, roll 20.
Roll 20, rascal.
Fuck you, roll 20. The only time roll 20
You're
has
missing
come
me
through.
life.
I know, man.
Miss.
Biggest shit I've done for
Okay.
that
Oh.
one.
Oh no. Just... So as you round the back of the taka, Jimmy, with the shotgun, as you're prepared, I'm gonna say you're prepared enough that you see what looks like Nekita suddenly spring at you with her hands outstretched, like directly towards your head, and you go, "Oh shit!" And you fucking duck down. She sails over the top of you and lands fucking awkwardly. Like she doesn't like you would expect her to like land like how a free runner just drops and then rolls, but no, she's like hits shoulders first and like flips over, lands fucking awkwardly, but she quickly gets back up to her feet and she goes to lunge at you again.
I'm not. Why would I? I'm not going to fucking shoot you. I'm trying to decide if I want to sprint into the tavern screaming my head off, or whipping you with my shotgun. Fuck it. I need help. I'm gonna run. Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately just run in, just kick open the door, screaming, "Everyone out! Nikita's out!"
For fuck's sake! I have to come downstairs.
Okay. As you run inside, you just feel like the air pressure of her lunging behind you, just slamming into the back of the taka as you run straight in. Like the door slams open, but you can.
Jesus.
You hear her like.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to her and try the weird thing again.
Scream of fury.
Now. Yeah. Alright. Okay.
You're gonna go up.
I'm doing the weird thing.
Alright,
so...
you're getting fucking attacked, mate. Nikita, hard roll.
Okay.
Before you roll, you're gonna get attacked first.
Sure.
Because this is to even see if you can get closer
First,
to do that. She's gonna lunge for you straight away. Yeah, you just go running up to her. You go to put a hand on her head.
Bitch, get off!
Grabs your hand, pulls it down.
Alright, with my free hand, I'm gonna clutch her face. Do the weird thing.
Tightly. like. Okay, go for it.
Yeah! Let's go!
I was looking at please don't fucking fail, please don't fucking fail.
Okay. You succeed in getting
What
into
the
her head.
fuck?
And it is not the same place you left before. You are immediately assaulted by
I'm gonna try and purge it.
feelings of unending hunger and unfathomable rage.
Okay, can I try to purge?
With that roll, you manage to keep your own sanity.
Okay.
Not at the moment. You two are just locked together, and let's see.
Someone
From
tase
Jimmy and
me!
Jericho's point of views,
I'm
both
waiting
of
for
you
my
just got
turn. I was
stock
thinking of
still.
tasing you.
Well, do it, hurry up!
I'm just waiting until all this happens. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Okay,
Yep.
You two are now free to act.
Should I tase them both?
Taste her.
I mean,
Don't do it, just go for it. And...
yeah, fuck it, tase them.
You're locked together.
okay.
She gets tased, you'll get
I like how
tased.
it's no hesitation. Yeah,
I mean-
tase both.
I can do this at point blank and they're both not moving. Do I have to actually roll for it?
I'm going to say no, because they are
Because
split up like that.
you know what will happen?
Together,
I'll just get
so
a miss
you
and
can
tase
just
like Jimmy
tase the
again.
fuck out of him.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That was my taser as well. I got my shotgun out. Oh shit!
Someone's private sketch, and here we have tasing. Oh, on target!
I somehow got the fucking plasma gun out of nowhere and just shot you in the face. Alright, so yeah, you run up and
Yeah. I
gather
just
you're
Second-hand
aiming
shot.
the taser at Nikita. You're not gonna aim at Ross. Okay, so there's a
remain calm.
as you run up
50,000
and
volts
you
are passing
tase
through your
Nikita,
body.
You know, she her body seizes up.
Pacify. The power across compulsion. The
Be
power across
pacified,
compulsion. Excuse me, I don't find it very compelling. Pray the gale.
Electricity tells you to calm the fuck down. Like Nikita like seizes up, and unfortunately,
Sorry, it's not the worst thing I've passed out doing.
To Raspina as well.
You fucking strong.
How strong is
Well,
Nikita?
she's fairly strong. I don't
Fixed.
think I have
Yeah, how
details
strong
on
is
it, but
Oh, God. I'm gonna go odds.
oh, please don't say
Pete?
crush his face.
Odds or evens?
Oh, please
or-
say we do.
No, I want to crush it. I don't want to crush his face.
No!
As her body tenses up, Raspina feels her wrist dislocate, and several of Nikita's fingers actually start to pierce flesh.
Jesus.
But then she does
Well,
go
I mean, at
limp.
least it'll
She
rip a
sags
limb off.
backwards.
Oh, your face.
It was done!
So, Raspina,
There we go.
you now have a
Glad I could
dislocated
help.
Wrist, and you are bleeding from.
Alex, what did I do to you?
Drop down. I'm going back to bed.
I don't know. No, please, he seems so pleased with himself. Like, why?
How harmful.
What have I done? I didn't even do anything
See,
to
and
him.
he didn't even have to roll.
Pete, this is
someone
just
else.
so
It's
much more
amazing.
interesting.
Alright, okay. Drama, guys! Flair and drama.
I'm creating drama.
Help!
So, how are we dealing with the situation?
Chains.
So, Nikita is currently.
Yeah, I'm
looking
going
at the floor.
to. I'm
She's
pretty
not
sure I've got
quite
some
out
like chains for
Held me to
hoisting
the
sheds.
goddamn wall.
You said I've got chains for dragging and snow tires or tire chains or whatever. I'm just going to makeshift the chains into a really tight binding thing. Thank
I've
you. I
also
will.
probably got electrical cable as well if we need to tie more
Yeah,
up
you
as
can do
well.
that.
That's pretty
That's
strong
fine.
stuff.
Yes. I imagine Jericho would have also had cable ties on him, which could have worked just
Did I have
as well,
cable
and not
ties?
haphazardly wrapped around a rope that was never going to hold her.
I'll be right
You
back.
work with
guys.
electricity a lot, and you have come across some.
At some point, I'll bring them out. And says, would
connectors.
these have helped?
So I imagine Jericho probably.
You know what? Yeah, I reckon they would have.
Take a couple, just in case I forget.
Yes. Okay, so you retie Nikita, and
Right.
well, those of you
I was
that
gonna
have,
get
you
some
know,
heat.
a working set of hands, do this.
Okay, yeah. That's why I was waiting for Vix to get back. And she was like, "What to get up to do?" So I'm here. So
Oh, that's right.
we'll clasp on my hand. I'll probably and go, "Oh, it's fucking back!"
How are you feeling about the situation currently?
Yeah, it will be.
This needs to be set, Pete. I mean,
I know, it's fine.
Raspina.
Hmm?
This needs to be set. This broken bone, Raspina.
That's something in the bin.
Can I
isn't broken, it's
go up to
dissipated,
her
you know.
hand and just try and put it back into its place? Just like. Nope, but everyone else is busy.
Do you have any knowledge of how you would even go about that? Go for it. Roll. Fuck it. I don't know.
I'm going back.
Roll a sharp to see if you can
Thank
figure it out.
you.
Better than me.
Somehow, in the whispers you've heard on the radio, or maybe you've read a specific book, or even referencing that book that you mentioned earlier that dealt with all the medical stuff, you
Hey.
can figure out how to basically reset a dislocate limb. So,
Yeah.
yep, you reset Rospina's limb with no painkillers,
Epics.
nothing like that, so it hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you are still in incredible
Okay.
pain, Rospina.
With a bit of
but
pain,
you
obviously.
can now at least
Like, oh,
sort
okay.
of move your hand.
Oh, a bandage that or something. Oh, can I use my
And
angel
your face
touch
is still
actually on
pouring
it if I
blood,
can?
by the way, so maybe do something about that.
Whoa!
You can angel touch yourself, yeah, that's fine. I'll allow that. Fucking I was
Hey,
waiting
nice.
for that question, and I was waiting for the back.
Hey Vix, I suddenly look to my right and there's a Riley because obviously I've got food.
I'm bored of that one now. That's what it is.
Oh, she could kill. You've had one. Go.
That's better. Let's have that. I like that. So, you have dealt with Rospina's wounds. She's like kind of bandaged up a bit. She's no longer bleeding from the face. Her wrist is now no longer dislocated. But Nekita is actually starting to come to.
Okay.
And Nikita needs to
Yeah,
make a
good
weird
kill.
Yeah. Meh. Oh dear. That can't be good. No! No, it's not good. Can I use it? No. Why?
Good. Very good.
No, yeah, but it's
Burn a fate
normally
point.
it's
You are
success
so paranoid
happens.
you're going to burn a fate point.
Currently.
Is the success a good thing? No.
Nah, I won't. I'll just,
Go on, go for it.
no. Again, the same door.
The door.
You see the door again.
Scary
Okay.
door.
You see the same door again. And as you see it, you feel like you're gaining purchase on it. As if the thing is inside your own head, you're sort of gaining ground.
Okay.
As if you're gaining.
The scary
Wait, gaining control. How can I gain control? What?
Alright. You feel more in control in this moment than you did the previous night. So the previous night, when you came out of what was happening to you, you were extremely disorientated and you barely knew what was going on.
Right.
Now,
I mean, I don't
you
know how that
feel
helped.
more with it.
Okay.
You feel
Oh,
more
careful,
conscious in
Riley.
the moment, if that makes sense. Think
No.
about it. It does help you.
Okay.
This is not necessarily a death sentence.
Ready, go on. Thanks, Vix. I was trying to stop him
Anyway.
from attacking my Watsons.
Back to the overall map. I imagine you're all.
Go on.
Okay, so all of you kind of go back to sleep. Your sleep is very fitful. You wake up just unsure of everything and what's going on.
Yes. Oh,
Let's see how far you get in the next day's travel. Ooh, not far at all. Tom, the road is fucked ahead of you.
I'd make
The road
make
just
do.
ends.
There's no roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Deal with bad terrain. Alright. Yeah, pretty much where you're going, you don't need roads. You somehow manage to find your way
Nice.
and you make your way back to the road. Fucking hell.
Alright. Does that count for me?
2 days, by the way.
Like,
so
because
2
obviously
days
I was a
apart,
child and that didn't have to spend
weeks.
barter. Okay. Cool. Nice.
I don't think it does, because I think you keep
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think even if you
Hi,
transition
Haley.
to a new class, you still keep the benefits of the last one, I believe. Yep.
Yeah,
Make
after
it
the last 2 nights
through
of
on the
having this shit happen, I would like to push through.
All right, we'll have to sleep in stages, though, won't we?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jericho can drive, so I think we're gonna have to. He takes. We're gonna have to do this in shifts. Like he sleeps during the day and drives during the night, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, whoever's going to be awake is going to have to stay near me with a taser just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You
Has
know
we
what?
got-
Yes.
Have we got chains?
You're
Oh, we
fucking
Yeah,
got
we got
restrain
chains.
Nekita tonight? Yeah. I've already ruled that you've got chains. You have enough to securely restrain Nikita.
Is she sitting next to us while we're driving?
So, you restrain Nikita
Okay.
for the night. No, she's in the back. I imagine Raspina will be in the back with her while you and Jimmy
Wasn't it
swap
the
out
PC,
driving.
but yeah.
I
I'm
imagine
doing
that's
that.
what's happening. Am I right? Right.
Ah!
So, Jimmy takes over driving for the night. Night
Yeah, that's all.
falls, and
Yeah.
tonight is extremely overcast, so there's not a lot of natural light about, so you're literally only seeing things
It does.
that are illuminated by the headlights of the Takataka. Does the Takataka have spotlights, Tom? Okay, and the spotlights of the Takataka then. As you're driving along, nothing jumps out at you from the darkness. Sorry, menagerie of monsters, you'll have to chill for a bit. Although, Nikita wakes up. She's not happy. She goes for a lunge towards Rospina, but because she's now decently restrained, she just falls to the ground and starts to try to get towards you.
Alright.
And Rospina, from your point of view, you are looking at someone you don't know right now. Like her entire demeanor.
Do I have the taser?
The look on her face is something animalistic and terrifying.
Whoever's watching me should have the taser. And
Yeah, I would have done that. Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
don't
just
know.
tase my ass.
Taser.
Okay. Yep, you had a taser, alright? Yep,
No!
you taser. She kind of just
Bad Nikita.
tenses up, holds still. Nikita, make a weird roll. That's bad. That is bad.
Hey.
No.
Is it good or bad?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the
Okay,
rolls
that's
are
a
good or
great
bad
roll,
anymore. I don't know. Like, someone else decide if I should roll again, please, because I don't.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking it seems like is that if you are trying to resist the evil, right, you need to roll well. If the evil has taken over, we want you to roll badly because then you can't do all the evil things that you want to do.
How do I choose which?
So this is a good thing that it's wrong?
For now, because she's been tased, so this might be roll to regain your
so paranoid, it's
consciousness.
beautiful.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Just leave it for now.
Right, shall I roll a fame point? Yes, or re-roll? Yes or no?
Do it.
No.
Do it.
2, 3 to 1. I want to do it. Don't fucking miss.
Wow. Moot anyway.
Alrighty.
Bro,
Run. Just throw me out the tacker and drive at this point.
she's not worth it! Did you?
Which one of you are going to die today?
Which one is it? It's you.
It's already damaged me. Might as well be me.
Meeny, miny, death.
Oh, don't let it be creepy.
Ah,
Oh
It's
dear
you,
God.
Lisa.
I love how you don't let it be creepy. Ah, it's creepy.
No, I was saying, I was actually saying, oh, okay, that's not that creepy.
I don't know, man.
I'd rather have random bloody arms coming out than a face.
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Because you are tased, you are not
I don't like that.
confident to happen.
like that sentence.
But Rospina, what do you see? You see her twitching suddenly stop, and her head turns to look at you, and the veins.
Let me guess. My mother starts coaxing hell, yeah.
A bit more, and they reach up.
Oh, fuck.
They reach up further towards her scalp, down her jawline, towards her neck, and over her ear.
Oh, fuck.
Her ear starts to change shape, and half of her hair starts to fall out.
Is she turning into one of these fucking
The
things?
area of skin around the eye slowly starts to mottle and change colour.
God.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tase again.
She's just staring at
I'm gonna tase again.
as that change happens.
I'm gonna tase again.
Gives you a smile, which
Taser!
chills you to your very core as you tase her.
Taser face!
Tase.
That's enough of that!
Taser again.
Give me your looks.
And she falls flat.
Oh, fuck.
Twitching.
She's not gonna like that. She loves her hair.
But the change remains.
It's the same kind of view that I have in real life. It's hair.
If I'm bold, I'm bold.
Well, yeah. Well, I imagine what little hair. Well, what this isn't the case of like your hair falls out. It's a case of your hair falls out and your like the skin on your head starts to like visibly change. So, like, it's not like someone's just shaved your head, as if your hair has fallen out.
Anywho, am I back to me yet, or am I just still all this creepy shit? Okay, that's fine.
I'm wielding taser.
On me is perfectly fine.
Hey, I just inherited my inner American cop. I was like, taser!
No, if it was American cop, you would have shot me.
Yeah, true, you'd be dead by now. I got my guns, and I live in the state of Texas. Fuck!
Alright.
Yep.
So that happens. As you've all travelled on through the night, you've managed to make it. Even with all this
Nekita and the Hellbound.
And you're making good headway. But you are now faced with a little bit of an obstacle. As you're driving along, you're going along like a coastal road. And you know that you need to get across this like bit of river that you find yourself on. But you notice the bridge that you see in the distance is completely broken and busted. But you do like spot on like the very edge of your vision like what looks like a sort of like jerry-rigged like ferry system and like small like hamlet like towns on either side of the river. And so taking Nekita into these towns is going to be fun.
Jimmy!
You have to negotiate your way across because Mr. Jimmy and Mr. Jericho actually. Jericho because you're well known on the radio and you have contact with other settlements, and Mr. Jimmy because you've been around quite a bit. You know that this is a crossing that you're going to need to get across to get to Jakabakka. And the people here aren't friendly to anyone who even looks a little bit...
I would like
they're very xenophobic.
to use my driver move, reputation. When I meet someone important, so I'm assuming the guy who's like in charge of the thing, I roll a call. On a hit, they've heard of me, I say what they've heard, and they have to respond accordingly. However, if I'm on a 10 plus, I get a forward on dealing with them. On a miss, they have heard of me, but it's up to the DM.
I also have that reputation thing because of my thing, but I think because I was driving all night, I'm going to have to be asleep during this interaction.
I might have to. Okay, so I'll start off with this first. It's just so. All right.
Yes, you will.
Oh, shit, sorry, I accidentally clicked that.
Right. I will say though, because it's getting quite close to midnight. No, that's fine. I'm just going to ignore that because it's getting
Yeah,
quite close to
probably
midnight.
best to actually. I
what
didn't
we're gonna
realise it
call
was as
is-
late
My
as
eyes are starting to itch, and I got to be up early to get the school run, and Hilly and me are going to school as well. Apparently,
No,
Is Whittle about tomorrow?
that's cool.
he should be about tomorrow.
Sam, can
Yeah,
we jump
'cause,
on a
like-
bit earlier? Me and you tomorrow, so I can sort my character out because I keep forgetting.
Absolutely. Sorry, I completely forgot about Friday.
I am as well, so I want to get done like before we actually start.
So that's no
Doesn't
fine.
need
No,
time.
And you and Alex know how the system works, so yeah.
Yeah, I will say that you are at like a not.
I mean,
Major
if all
moment,
else
but you
fails,
are
they
a
can just
bit
be like,
where,
well, we
it's
can
not
always
gonna
stay
be a
here and
quick,
just open the van
hey
up,
guys,
but you're
can
gonna
we
have to
get
deal with
across?
this
Yeah,
one if
sure,
you
go
get
on,
escape.
kind of business.
And they're just gonna see the state of my face, and then they're probably gonna be like, yeah, okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
So,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
So-
forgot about that.
that is the end. We're going to do histories right quick. So
I
Going down
would
the
say
list,
I feel
who
like I
does
have
Jericho
more
feel
history
closer to?
with Nikita now because I
on
have
his face.
tased her and she found it.
I was actually going to say Nikita as well.
Fucking no, because I haven't
Okay.
been myself for 90% of the
What
fucking
about
day.
Nikita? Who does Nikita feel closer to? Is he
All right, that's a reset.
Oh, I mean, I might say it might be Rospina because Rospina has done the most to sort of interact and help with what's happening with all like the healing touches and the weird rolls. Like she is at least attempting
And
to
I'm
do something
gonna
about it.
say
So
Nikita
it's
as well.
probably her.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the nonsense
Everyone
is
gets
your
a bonus on
fucking fault.
Nikita.
I love how Chris is like, "Don't blame me," and then they're like, "I blame you."
I know. It's brilliant.
Exactly, so it's your fault.
Don't blame me, blame the dice rolls. I will set scenario and you decide what happens.
Don't be mean. That was great.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that's fair. I'll take it.
It was good.
So, how did everyone find that one? Was that fun? Yeah. I hope I'm injecting a little bit of intrigue and a little bit of
Paranoia.
sort of like because what I'm trying to do with Nikita from the smoke is try to instill a sense of like not paranoid. Well, yeah, it is amazing that you guys that you are so paranoid about whether there's better fake going or not, and you are now
It's
no
not.
longer certain
It's
whether
not.
high
Go
or no
fuck
noise
yourself.
is better. That is fucking amazing.
Me yourself, you killer.
It could go either way, but what is happening to you? That high roll you got was the worst, was the best possible thing that could have happened in that particular scenario. So it could go either way.
Just seen that
But, like,
mix.
I want to urgency. That's what I'm
Skill.
looking for.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push like a sense of urgency onto you. Like these are things that need to be fucking sorted out quickly.
I don't wanna
and you can
hurt
do
my
one
kid.
or the other, but maybe doing one impacts.
I'll
the
do
other.
it. I've been doing it for sessions. It's great.
Yeah, but to be fair, you had the consciousness to actually decide. I don't.
No, he doesn't.
Just to be
Chris,
fair,
since
he
I've
did
rested
manage
and
to
stuff,
for the
can I put
entire
myself
game.
back
It's only
to
fair he doles
back a
it out
point
to
of health
the
as
rest of you
well?
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Oh yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I would say it's been long enough that you have healed from what Nikita did to you previous night, and for everyone else, you are now back up to full health or whatever it is. So
That was
don't have
fun.
anything wrong with you currently.